Every year here on this channel and with every video I post, I feel like it is always my goal to show you new and exciting things that are going on in the RV world, going on with new RV floor plans and things like that. But also it is my job and my goal here to help you shop and find the best RV for you, which sometimes isn't the brand new, super long 46-foot new floor plan or things like that. Sometimes it's just a nice, practical, tried and true beauty that can get you into all of the different places you want to camp and give you all the space, luxuries, and amenities that you want, and has been around for a while. And that's one of these here with this Alliance Paradigm. So let's go take a look. Welcome back to another video, y'all. If you're new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and I am here at Blue Compass RV in Dallas, Texas today, giving you a look at this Alliance Paradigm 310RL. So this is going to be Alliance Paradigm's 35-foot fifth wheel RV, which is designed to get you into just about anywhere that you would want to take your RV while still giving you a full profile luxury experience. So outside, obviously really nice looking graphics, you know, pretty clean, pretty modern, has a drop frame underneath, giving you huge storage spaces outside, and a lot of other things to talk about outside, but we're gonna get you right inside. You'll also be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen for this 310RL, as it typically requires at least a 3/4 ton truck to tow something this size, and preferably a diesel at that, as it is still pretty heavy, because when you come inside here, you can tell right away, Alliance is building with very high-end, heavy materials inside of this RV. So let me know what you think down below in the comments and description. Let me know what you think about the color schemes here and things like that. And then as we go through this video, make sure you are subscribed as well if you do want to see some of the new stuff coming. 2025 models are right around the corner. I have like half a dozen trips planned throughout the United States in the next 3 months to film all of the new 2025 models that are releasing and will be going public in the next few months. And so this is a really exciting time to see that stuff. But I wanted to make sure before we get to that, that I show you something that is just really tried and true and practical to get you out camping and enjoying your camping environment, where you're not going to feel restricted with where you can take your RV. That's really the biggest thing with a floor plan like this, is staying right around 35 feet where you can get it just about anywhere and still have a huge fifth wheel RV that gives you a ton of space in here and room to work with, so you can feel like you're at home on the road. Just to give you a perspective of the size too, I mean, I'm just going to go stand in the frame real quick, and you can see I'm 6'2". Really big space in here, can walk under the slide out boxes, fit in there just fine, and it is just a really big area that you're working with. And not only that, you're gonna get a ton of storage, you're going to get really comfortable seating and everything that you need for this to really operate and function like a home away from home. So starting in the slide out, no carpet in the slide out here in these Paradigms. You have a dining table here that is mounted to the sidewall. So if you wanted to take this out, very easy to do so, but also makes it so you don't have any legs to hit your legs on getting in and out of here. You have storage underneath the booth dining seats area there, and then you'll have 2 additional seats that are up in the bedroom stored under the bed. All of your windows are going to have a day and a night shade on them. So definitely more premium with that. They call these atrium windows because they're basically making these windows about as big as they can without, you know, breaking any structural engineering codes or anything like that. So really big windows, pull down blackout shades, and they have wood frame pieces around the window, giving it a more, you know, elegant look, I would say. You can really feel it here on this window, where you can see that, you know, wood trim piece along the bottom. Definitely gives it a more finished off look, where most RVs are not doing a wood trim around the window. And then this window drops all the way down to right here. So this is just a massive window looking out into your camping environment, which is really cool, gonna give you an immersive experience with nature while you're outside. Then as we go this way, I love that they are doing like this love style seat here. So if you want to cuddle in this area, if you have a little kid with you, a pet that you want up on the sofa, this is a great spot where you can still sit here with your spouse or whoever it may be and have plenty of room here to cuddle or have a pet between you or whatever. But then if you want your separation, you have 2 cup holders there. These are also going to be power recliners, and these are part of the Kensington collection. And then when I sit down in this left recliner, ooh, these are definitely a little bit on the squishier side. So you sink into this one a little bit more than some others. So if you like a softer cushion, this is definitely going to be something that you enjoy, as you really feel like you are just It's like you get sucked into this sofa. You better get comfy because you're getting sucked in here. So definitely soft and plush, and then it has a power recline function on it so that you can lay down flat. But you can see here, great view of your 50-inch screen TV. Your electric fireplace will be pumping heat right at you if you want to have that on. If it's like anywhere from 48 to 68 degrees outside and you just have a chill in the air, that is a great thing to turn on just by itself to get the chill out of the air and not have to run your furnace. Speaking of furnace, your heat ducting is ran underneath the island, so you can see that there, no vents in the flooring. Then you have a 3-cushion sofa to the left here. So 3-cushion sofa there. Love this as well because this gives you a larger space to lay out across, but you still get the side tables on each side with the flip-up storage, as you can see. And this will also make into about a king-size bed. So this is a 3-cushion sofa it's a 3-section pull-out sofa. So that will make into a nice large bed for additional sleeping there. If you ever need to sleep additional guests, it can definitely sleep 2 grown adults with that bed that it will make out into. You have outlets here next to it, USB ports down here, and that looks like a USB Type-C connection in addition to a standard USB. And then storage space through here, soft close on that, so it will close on its own. Windows all the way around, nice light fixtures in the corners. And if you are full timing in this RV or living in it full time, you have all this additional storage space up here, a little bit of open storage with light accents, and then storage through there. Everything through here is all solid wood, so none of this is like wrapped wood here. It's all a solid wood material, solid wood cabinet doors. Definitely feels very quality, and soft close cabinets there. Now, real quick element to just something that Alliance does a little different. They are doing non-ducted ACs here. So these ACs, they're going to blow air out of here. And again, another one there in the middle. So for a 35-foot fifth wheel RV, you might have seen my last video I did. I was complaining about being really hot and just how miserable it is filming RVs in Texas. And at 35 feet and 3 ACs, where all 3 ACs are running at the same time currently, this fifth wheel RV is actually pretty comfortable. You can see the room right now is at 84 degrees, which after coming inside from about 95-degree heat with humidity that makes it feel like it's about 105, this feels very comfortable in here and definitely has helped stop the feeling of needing to sweat as you just constantly feel in Dallas, Texas. Now, with these ACs not being ducted, you get direct air dumping down into the space, which is going to prevent the air from having to run through any ducting in the ceiling cavity where it is getting time to eventually heat up. So obviously it's not a quick amount of time, but nonetheless, you have your ducting sitting in a hot cavity, whereas this is just dumping in the most direct cold air that you can get, and I think it does a really good job cooling down this space quickly. The AC has been on in here for about 45 minutes, and you saw that we're down to 84 degrees, and this will likely drop below 80 by the time I'm done filming this video. As we keep going along this way, also, not to mention, you can really feel this air like pouring down on you, so if you want to direct these vents at wherever you're sitting, it will hit you and you will feel it, which will help cool you down quicker as well. Also just notice LED lighting up through the ceiling. Nice little touch. Storage space up through here. That is some deep storage. You can see how deep that is, and that goes all the way back through there. You have a smart TV here. It does swivel around, so you can see it from the kitchen. I mean, if you want to sit here in the kitchen and look at the TV, it does swivel around far enough to be able to do that. I like that. That's nice. Storage space back behind here. You can pull this out closer to you if you want it closer when you are sitting down. And then they have speakers hidden back behind here. That looks nice, kind of nice little touch. Sound controls there with a Jensen audio system. Electric fireplace. This will have multiple different settings on it for colors and temperatures and things like that. And this will be a nice electric heat source. And then finally, in this area, you have this pull-out storage, which I'm going to have to set the camera up because this is a two-hand operation. You have these pull tabs here that push outwards, and then you slide this open, and you have hidden storage back behind the fireplace. So really cool storage spot there. I think this is one, not only nice just to have the additional storage, make that space usable, but also get rid of that sticker and that becomes a nice little spot for some hidden storage. If you got some pew-pew devices or anything like that, maybe a good spot for those. Or you want to put maybe your adult beverages back there, you could do that. Multiple different ways that could be used as like a hidden storage space. Your island kitchen, really nice looking countertops. These are all solid surface countertops. One of the more unique colors that you will see in any fifth wheel RV. I can't recall another fifth wheel RV I've seen that's really even close to like what this color design is here on the countertop. So nice looking countertops there, huge amount of countertop space, as you can see. Outlet on the side of the island. And then you open this up and you have solid wood interior cabinets. So these are actual solid wood, not a pressed or plywood. Magnet latches to hold those closed. And then the biggest one down here on the bottom. They are still using staples to hold it together instead of like a dovetail construction, but nonetheless, solid wood in there, so love to see that. Black faucet here. Pull that down, it does retract back in. And then you have all of the things that you get from Alliance. I mean, we're going to talk about a lot of this. The high performance running gear is definitely one that is one of the most difficult to break down and understand, but you can see here they're using a, oh shoot, whoops, double tapped on the wrong button on the camera. You have a 2-inch torsion tube that is welded to the frame, and that is going to give you a lot more strength on this overall here. And then you have the Moride CRE 3000 suspension system with the 1/2-inch thick shackles and wet bolts. All of this is really like the most premium suspension and towing performance package that you'll get. There's also a 101-inch wide body construction fifth wheel, and it is a full profile fifth wheel with Azdel sidewalls, so you don't have Luan in the sidewalls. It is a composite panel sidewall that will not be susceptible to water damage the same way that Luan would be. So love that. Going into the kitchen space, you have kind of a soft white design on the cabinets, soft closed cabinet doors, hidden hinges. Everything looks really clean. Countertop space on both sides of your stove, so they could have pushed it one side or the other. I like that it's all centered here and everything looks symmetrical in this space. So just a nice, clean, cohesive look. Pull-out drawers here. You also have your utensil drawer. That's nice, so that pushes back. Have that there. And storage underneath here. Pretty standard. Insignia 4-burner stove and oven. You've seen it before, likely. If you haven't, welcome to the channel. This is in a lot of fifth wheel RVs now. And then you have storage here. These are all reinforced drawers too, so they can hold up to 90 pounds. What that means and what that actually looks like is you have just this wood piece right there that supports the base. Just gives it another piece of support under there. Little step, but makes a big difference, and a lot of brands don't do that. Storage space under there, and storage space next to the microwave. Microwave is a standard, oh, not standard, sorry. It has a convection oven air fryer combo with that residential sized microwave, storage up above there, and window on your non-camp side. I can't remember if I showed you the storage underneath the sink. I don't think I did. But storage underneath here, see how everything fits in that space. You have your water lines back through there, and then you have a single basin stainless steel sink with the drying rack. You're going to have a Norcold 12-volt refrigerator. And just looking at some of the literature here on the refrigerator, one thing that is always important to talk about with Alliance is independently owned. So almost all RV brands out there are built under the umbrella of Forest River or Thor and Winnebago. Those are like the big three. Alliance is one of the big major ones that is independently owned. And that just gives you a little bit different experience when it comes to customer service, and even just like the rallies that Alliance does. If you go on Alliance's Facebook page, they have some really big rallies that you get to be a part of if you're an Alliance RV owner, or you can participate in. And it's a really cool community. I mean, they call all of their Alliance RV owners allies, and it is a really cool group and community of people that own Alliance RVs, and that's something they've kind of really been able to tailor specifically to the Alliance ownership experience, being an independently owned company. So pretty neat there. You have your pantry space here, lights that turned on right when we open that door. And then the shelves are adjustable. You can see they're on an adjustable track. Real tile backsplash here in this coffee bar area. Yeah, pull-out drawers here. Again, all solid wood, and storage underneath here, plus your breakers and fuses, and then it is all color and number coded wiring on this fifth wheel RV. Last little bit of storage here. This is tinted glass on these cabinet doors. And you have a max air vent fan up over your kitchen space, and your light fixture here in the middle. I don't think I really highlighted that. You have LED lighting up through here. And that is just about everything in this space. So as we go up the stairs here, Noticing here, you do have a strut assisted entry door, so that is going to help assist with the weight of that step when we go in and out and put these up to go down the road. So I just wanted to highlight that, make sure I didn't forget that if I go back outside and forget to mention it. You have storage underneath the steps here, so you can put your shoes down underneath there if you would like. And then you have a grab handle going up the steps. All of your controls here, they are manual switches for your slide outs, awnings, things like that. With your slides closed, you can see nothing is going to get in the way of this refrigerator, so you can access everything in this refrigerator with the slides closed. And then as you go up this way into the bedroom and bathroom, nice looking bathroom, standard size bathroom for this type of fifth wheel RV floor plan layout. You have your sliding pocket door that does go between the two sidewalls here for the hallway and bathroom. Closes like so, and then you can latch it from inside. You have a actual solid toilet seat. It's not plastic like that, and it is a soft close toilet lid. So much better than those really cheap plastic toilet seats that feel like they're gonna snap off the hinges when you just wiggle one time on the toilet. Good ceiling height in here. I'll get to that in just a second. But shower space, nice and large. Good amount of countertop space for this size bathroom. Even with this really big stainless steel sink. I mean, you could stick like half my arm in here. That is really, really impressive how big that stainless steel sink is. Medicine cabinet storage. And let me get into the shower here, where the shower height is just about the same as the ceiling height because there isn't like a big lip down or lip up, sorry, into the shower. So when I stand this camera up and hop into this shower, when I get in here, you can see ceiling height in here at its lowest point is probably about 6'4", and then into the skylight that is really long here. I mean, this is a lot of space. You can be about 6'5", 6'6", and still comfortably fit in here, no problem. Adjustable height shower head, so you can sit this nice and high like so. That's the highest point it'll sit, and I actually could stand underneath this and not need to duck. And then you have the seat here. So if all of this is not big enough for you, you still have the seat where you can sit down if you are over 6'6" and just find this not comfortable enough for you. You can sit there. But you can see the shower head in here. You have a spot here for some soap, and again, this is height adjustable with a little shelf up there in the corner. Then as we go back into the bedroom, let me show you entering into this space, because this is going to be your shortest spot of this upper deck, it looks like. So if I turn this camera around and place you right there, you can see here that this spot right here is right at about 6'2" or so, maybe 6'2.5". So this here, if you are over 6'2", you're gonna have to duck underneath this, and that will be one of the areas, or really one of the only areas, where you just really feel condensed with height. Other than that, you can see ceiling height here is probably about 6'4" or so throughout the rest of the upper deck. So not too bad. King size bed here in the bedroom. Nice looking headboard. Love that you have 3 windows in this space. So nice, you know, ability to be connected to your environment while you're out camping. Individual puck lights up above each person. King size bed here, residential king size bed. You have a pull down blackout shade on that window. 6 drawers that pull out, plus hidden storage here. More storage through there. Again, another spot where you can hide your valuable belongings and things like that. And another potential pew-pew drawer. So you got one for the small pew-pews and one for the big pew-pews over there. You got TV here, pull-out drawer here, and storage space, or not storage space really, but a spot where you can put your shoes underneath there. So I guess technically a storage space. Underneath here, you have your additional dining chairs, strut-assisted storage under here, so it stays up on its own. Power cord through here, and just all your owner's accessories you get as an Alliance owner. Plus, they cut the corners on the bed so you don't hit your head on a sharp corner, and this is a really thick piece of board underneath here. This is probably about 5/8 inches thick or so. It's a nice thick base to the bed. Mattress on here, definitely nothing to go crazy about. It is a pretty standard, you know, size mattress, not super thick, so something you might want to throw a topper on or something along those lines, or potentially replace your mattress and get something that's more suitable for you and what you need to be comfortable. AC controls here for the bedroom. You also get a little bench back here really cool spot with some storage underneath it, but a good spot to be able to sit down, put your shoes on, put your socks on in the morning, things like that. And then finally, just a great looking closet space here where this will open up right here. And let's see, oh, we're off the track. Hate when this happens. Let's see if I can get it back on real quick. Come on, door. So this is the, this is one of the annoying things about a sliding closet like this. Sometimes it gets off the track and stuff needs to be adjusted. I don't know. I don't even know what the issue is right here, to be completely honest with you. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. It was just the little foot piece was in the way down there. So this little spot was just in the way right there, and I had to get it cleared through that space. But nonetheless, when you open this up, look at how nice this space is. It gives you plenty of walk around space here with the base being more open. So it gives you more room to walk around the bed if you leave this door open. Also next to the bed, worth pointing out, you have outlets, USB ports there with your little nightstand space. But good space to walk around. You can do a washer and dryer in here. So washer would go on one side, dryer would go on the other. And it looks like, yeah, I pointed that out the right way, as the dryer would go on this side and washer would go on this side here where you have the water connections. You have a nice shelving through here, your clothing rod that goes across to hang clothes, and just a really nice, well thought out closet that you have. You have your third AC here in the bedroom. Lots of ducting through this space, as this AC is actually ducted into the bathroom, so they can get airflow into the bathroom from this AC. And then that is pretty much everything on the inside. So let me know what you think so far about this Alliance Paradigm fifth wheel. Before we go outside, let me show you the price real quick. This one here is MSRP of $113, currently listed at $104,995. There's a link down below in the comments and description of this video where you can find all of our different locations and up-to-date pricing information and things like that. And we're here to help you out whenever you are ready to start shopping for your next fifth wheel RV. So that is the price here. This is definitely going to be one of the, more premium fifth wheel RVs without a doubt. So if you're looking for something that really is going to have, good quality, good build components to it, and then again, independently owned, so you just get that different ownership experience, Alliance Paradigm is really a tough, full profile fifth wheel to beat. So come outside, again, you have those strut assisted doors. So when I lift this up, I did remember for y'all, you can see these go up on their own. I literally have to stop them from continuing to go up. So those are weightless for you. You have your screen door here. It does not have the screen in the window, so you'd have to purchase that separately, unfortunately. You have your safety rail right here. You have two awnings outside, LED light strips up underneath the awning, so whether your awning is in or out, you get use of the LED light strip. Again, you have the drop frame down underneath here, so when we open this storage door, there's going to be a huge storage space through here. I mean, just absolutely massive because of that drop frame. Aluminum framing in here, welds on both sides of the frame, and everything just looks so clean underneath here. You have awning switches, slide out switches. Love that you can control this stuff from outside. That is a really, really nice and handy thing to be able to do, to have just manual switches there to control those things. 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. Don't forget you have that high performance running gear here, so you can see that additional 2-inch thick tubing there underneath the frame. You have the Moride CRE 3000 suspension system and a Sterling tire. This is a 235/85 R16 tire. Fully enclosed underbelly, all your water tanks and water lines sit above the enclosed underbelly, so when your furnace is on, it makes sure those water tanks and water lines don't freeze. And you have 12-volt heat pads that are electric on your water tanks as well. Ladder to get up onto the roof. It does have two little grab handles up on the top of the roof, so although it looks like this ladder is not going to help you out with getting over the top of the roof, you can see that little grab handle up over the top to help you get over that lip. You have a towing hitch off the back, so you can tow up to 3,000 pounds off the back of this fifth wheel. Hydraulic driven rack and pinion style slides on here. Very smooth slide mechanism on that. Storage space underneath here for your sewer hose, and you have your spare tire underneath the back. Now, I have my generator over here. It's gonna be a little bit noisy, so I'm gonna try to talk over it, but not talk too much at the same time. Open this up. And you have your water bay area in here. Now, I don't like this. This does not sit very high. This sits at about 5 feet, maybe 410, something around there, I would say. And you're gonna have to duck underneath that to get into this water bay area. I wish there was a way that you didn't have to duck under something to work in this space. But nonetheless, you have electric switches here for your black and gray tanks, more slide out switch controls here. You have a motion activated light right there in the Nautilus water management system, and access into all your water tanks, all your water lines and heat ducting back behind here. So direct access behind there, easy to get to. And then that is pretty much it, y'all. With the drop frame, you get this additional storage space up front here. Love this, your solar charge controllers right there. It does have solar on the roof. You can put a generator in this space if you would like, and this is the spot for your batteries. And then that is pretty much it, y'all. Again, if you are interested in this fifth wheel RV, there's a link down below in the comments and description where you can find all of the different Blue Compass locations across the US where you could find an Alliance RV or just any RV that you might be looking for. As we have over 100 different stores in 33 different states with almost every brand you could ask for under the sun. So definitely here to help when you are ready. Go check that link out down below. And until next time, live firmly unbound.